I'm Katie. So guess who just hit 200 subscribers? Me.
If you were here a couple of months ago, then you would know that that's the exact same intro that I did for my 100 subscribers Q&A.
I'm very proud of myself. So thank you so much for 200 subscribers. That's insane. So I'm going to be baking a cake by your request.
Just want to cut in and say that this video was inspired by Yasmin Chelsea Dyer's 100 subscriber special. And you should go subscribe to her. Link down below.
2 or 3 people commented that I should bake a cake. So why not bake a cake for 200 subscribers? I've actually been wanting to bake a cake for a while now, even though I haven't hit 200 subscribers until a few days ago. So let's get into it.
So for this recipe, I'm going to be using a recipe from one of my favorite cookbooks of all time. It's called Rachel's Favorite Food by Rachel Allen. And if people even use cookbooks anymore, you should go check it out.
You will need
140 grams of plain flour, or 5 ounces of plain flour, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, or 140 grams or 5 ounces of self-raising flour. 225 grams or 8 ounces of caster sugar, 3 eggs, and you need to separate them, and I'll show you how to do that in a while after I've showed you all the ingredients. You need 90 milliliters or 3 fluid ounces of water, and that seems like it's it for the cake part. So for the decorations, my mom does not like icing at all. So I'm using some fresh Irish whipped cream and some raspberries instead because I love raspberries with whipped cream. They're so nice together. So yeah. And the things that are not edible that you also need are a measuring thingy. However many cake tins, I'm using 2 because I'm doing 2 little, tiers. No, I'm not crying. Ha 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 ha. You also either need your hand and a spoon. I know this is a spatula, I couldn't find a wooden spoon. Or a mixer like I have here. You also need some water if you want. No, I'm not drinking Bailey's, though I do love Bailey's cheesecake. Don't call the police, please. And the very last thing you need is a smile. Yay. I'm stupid and I forgot to tell you that you need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I have 2 bowls here, which you might or might not need if you're even following this tutorial. And then we need to separate all of these 3 eggs. This is going to be stressful, but I'll do my best. So as you can see, I separated each thingy-majiggies. One of the egg yolks broke, so that's why it's not as circular as the others. But that's fine, just so long as I don't contaminate one or the other. So yeah. By the way, you should never make an egg laugh, because he'll crack up and he can't take a yolk. I told you you'd be in for bad puns if you saw Thursday's video. So next I'm gonna quickly measure out 225 grams of sugar and then mix it with the egg yolks.
Also, quick tip, just make sure that when you have your little container here on it, that it's always on 0, because then it'll add to what you're measuring out, and then you won't get the right amount of ingredients for stuff. So yeah, always make sure to do that.
So all I'm doing here is adding in the sugar and the egg yolks, not the egg whites, the egg yolks, and mixing them up. Spoiler alert, it doesn't look very pretty. So here it is so far. It's looking okay. So now we have to add in all 90 milliliters, or 3 fluid ounces I think, of the water. The time has come to take this out. Well, actually, I'm not sure if we're gonna take it out, but we're gonna be done with this part of the mixture. So this is the consistency so far. I think it's pretty nice.
By the way, a tip that I learned from my dad is always clean up as you go, because then you won't have to clean up everything when you're done, because it's annoying.
So the next step is to fold in the flour and the baking powder if you're using plain flour. So then I'm just going to pour all of this flour and a little bit of baking powder in. So here's the consistency so far. It's meant to be pretty thick, but we still need to add the whisked egg whites, and in the background it's actually whisking. I just turned down the volume.
So hand whisking turned out not to be enough, so I had to actually swap out to a different bowl and whisk thingy, so I could whip it properly.
I'm going to pour this out. Look, nothing happened. So that's what the consistency should be like. It should be really stiff. So yeah, so I actually have to fold in the egg whites into the rest of the mixture. So
this is what folding is compared to mixing. So folding is so you can keep the air in, so you don't make it really flat. That's what whisking egg whites is for, to make it fluffy and light. So yeah, let's just do that.
So here it is. It's not that well mixed through, but I think it's fine. So now I'm going to put it into 2 cake tins, because I'm making 2 little cakes, and then I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Yay! So all I'm doing here is I'm just buttering the cake tins. You should actually put more butter in the cake tins than I did, because my cakes did not go well because of it. But yeah.
So I got my cake batter here, so then I'm just going to pour just halfway, because it'll rise in the oven, as you can see in the reflection. And then the same goes with that one.
I'm not going to film myself putting these in the oven, because that's dangerous. Cleanup time, yay! So here they are. If you hear any footsteps in the background, my mother is in here making the dinner. But they have a really nice texture. They're a bit hot, so we tried to take this one out a bit early, and that sort of failed. But it's okay. It'll work out in the end. So here's the cake. I haven't like decorated it or anything, so it doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, it tastes heavenly. So I did wash my hands, by the way. It was a little bit of a disaster because I didn't put enough butter in the little tin so it wouldn't stick. That's why you put the butter in the tin. So we'll just have to work with this, and it's great. So first I'm going to whip the cream, and I call this one the whip and nay. Oh! I just literally told my mom that pun, and my brother was sad because of it. So yeah, let's do that. It's a great sound. So I finally got a good consistency for the cream, and now I'm going to put it on the cake. So this cake was a sort of small size, so I sort of had to make the zeros like smaller, so I did that instead. Cue epic montage.
Hey, so I don't usually do a voiceover for the outro because it takes up a lot of the time, but I just want to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I'm just like mind blown that we hit that in such a short amount of time. We only hit 100 subscribers a few months ago, so wow. So I just want to say thank you if you're still listening, and have an amazing day if you are. I'll hopefully see you next week. Bye!